Welcome back to another installment of the What If Scenarios in Horror. And in this episode, we're going to be focusing on the Scream franchise. But we're going to talk about one character in particular, Maureen Prescott, Sidney's mother, and what would have happened if she had not had the affair. Number 1. Billy Loomis's motivation disappears. Billy's whole reason for targeting Sidney was revenge. He blamed Maureen for breaking up his family after she had an affair with his father. Without that affair, Billy wouldn't have had this personal vendetta. He and Stu might still be disturbed or thrill-seeking killers, but their motive would shift to pure sadism or curiosity about fame, like Mickey in Scream 2. Number 2. Sidney's mother remains alive. Maureen would likely not have been murdered by Billy and Stu the year before the events of Scream. That means the central trauma driving Sidney's paranoia and the mistrust in men would never happen. The events of the first movie and Sidney's transformation into the final girl archetype wouldn't unfold. Number 3. The Woodsboro murders never happened. Without Maureen's death setting things in motion, there's no need for Billy and Stu's Ghostface plan. Sidney, Tatum, and Randy might live relatively normal lives, maybe even go to college without an incident. Also, if Maureen never slept with Cotton Weary, Cotton wouldn't have been framed for her murder, and therefore wouldn't have been imprisoned. Gail Weathers wouldn't have had built her career on that case, possibly making her path as a tabloid journalist less prominent. Sidney wouldn't have falsely accused Cotton, meaning their entire tension in Scream 2 ceases to exist. Let's talk about the ripple effect on later films, like Scream 2 for example. No revenge plot from Billy's mother, since Billy never kills anyone. The Windsor College killings don't occur at all. In Scream 3, Roman Bridger's motives collapses. He only orchestrated the original chain of events after discovering that Maureen rejected him and lived a double life in Hollywood. If she had remained faithful and stable, he might never have turned to murder or influenced Billy. And as far as Screams 4 through 6 go, these sequels rely heavily on the Prescott legacy. Without Maureen's scandal and death, there's no Ghostface curse. Sidney never becomes a legend, and the meta cycle of copycats never begins at all. So, let's sum it all up with this alternate timeline. So the character fate in this timeline: Maureen Prescott, alive, remains a private, loving mother. Sidney Prescott, normal life, no trauma, no fame, no Ghostface legacy, or anything like that. Billy Loomis, possibly just a rebellious teen, may have not become violent at all. Stu Macher, still an eccentric friend, not a killer. Cotton Weary, a free man, likely never meets Sidney at all. Gail Weathers, a minor TV personality, and she never crosses paths with Sidney or Dewey. Dewey Riley remains a deputy in Woodsboro, a quiet career, possibly moving on up to become the sheriff. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the alternate timeline. What would have happened if Maureen stayed faithful to her husband? If you like that alternate version, let me know in the comment section below. Do you have any other ideas for an alternate scenario in the Scream franchise? Let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, and have yourselves a good fright. And also, be sure to check out the previous installments of the What If scenario. We have more coming soon. See you later.